Hi Geminis, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. I wish you guys could see Nala. She's all like tucked in at a cover because it's kind of cold. She's like in the covers. Anyways, this is for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering the second week of November, and this is from the 8th till the 14th. And this week, guys, on the 10th, we have Mars in Scorpio squaring Saturn. So this type of energy on this day is kind of like us being driven by our intense emotions versus our logical mind, and trying to keep it calm, cool, collected on this day, because you may kind of feel something in the spirit and you're like, I want to act out, or maybe something triggers you, or you're pissed off at someone, you're like, I just want to punch you in the face. But your mind and Saturn's like, hey, let's be reasonable, let's be practical, it doesn't make sense. And you're like, fine. You're like huffing and puffing and walking away. You're like, whatever. And you're trying to stop yourself from not acting out of character. So just try to keep it calm, cool, collected on this day if something or someone tests your patience, okay? And on 11/11, make a wish the next day. And on the 15th, we have Venus in Capricorn squaring Chiron. So I feel like this is like an ego check, okay, where the universe is like humbling us. And maybe that's been happening more often than usual these past few years, but I feel like this is like us being reminded, because old wounds or past wounds could be coming up to the surface to remind us of the healing that we've done, or the healing we still need to work on and continue on. And this can be stuff regarding, status, money, fame, popularity, material things, superficiality, and the universe being like, hey Gemini, remember last time you got lost in that desire? Remember last time you got too cocky, you got too confident, and this happened? Yeah, let's not do that again. Let's learn from our mistakes. You're like, okay, fine, like not letting your head get too big. All right, so just little reminders. I feel like this week's a little bit about lessons, tense, but sometimes we need that. Okay, all right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so Geminis, the gems of my eyes. When it comes to your health, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So the universe is like, take a chill pill, Gemini. Slow down. I know you maybe like to go 100 miles per hour and you're like, go, and you get anxious and restless when you like, it's hard maybe for you to sit still and like not do something, but I think you need to rest a little bit. Maybe you guys have been going on and on nonstop, and you need to just kind of rest a little bit, maybe get more sleep, or just slow down a little bit, slow to pace. You could still do all the things you want to do, or I don't know, work out or do all these activities, but maybe just take it at a time, because your body could be feeling a little overworked or maybe more tired than usual. And you need to just kind of like relax a little bit. It's kind of like after you have a really hard workout, the next day you're probably going to be sore and you don't want to go hard again the next day. You kind of need time for your muscles to recuperate and kind of like, get stronger again, and then you can go on. So maybe rest a little bit more this week, or try to get more sleep. Don't feel like you need to go hard 24/7 every day back to back, because you may be doing yourself more harm than good. And yeah, I just feel like maybe your energy could be a little bit lower, but that just means your body's like asking you to, hey, can we relax? Can we chill a little bit? Take a breather. So maybe slow down a little bit more this week. All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the 2 of crystals. Oh, also, your blood pressure might be a little bit low, or maybe if some of you deal with that, it could be a little bit lower than usual. So, handle that however you find fit, or maybe you need to eat something to kind of bring it up again. And when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the 2 of crystals. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of multitasking going on, which maybe you already naturally do all the time, but there could be 2 things that need your attention. Maybe you got 2 projects going on, or 2 different assignments, or 2 different jobs you're juggling or deciding between, or work and school, or you could have more than one duty, obligation, or responsibility you gotta like kind of like maintain. You're like, what do I do, or which one do I focus on? And it just may feel like you're kind of bouncing, going back and forth. Maybe you are finding different ways to run your business, or to make money, or to disperse your money. Maybe you're investing in different options or different ways as well. but I feel like there's a lot of pros and cons and balance that you're trying to find in the workplace. Maybe finding a healthy work and life balance, social life, family balance, where it's like not one thing's taking all your attention, but you can find a good balance. Okay, so just something to kind of think about. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have Strength in reverse, the Tower, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. What's going on, guys? What trouble are you guys bringing today? So as far as who you could be dealing with, could definitely be a Leo, a Scorpio, or another air sign like yourself. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but Leo and Scorpio energy is coming out the strongest, and it's a little scary. It's a very dynamic, very powerful duo right there. You don't want to piss off, especially Scorpio. It can get scary. So it's kind of funny because I see, did you guys remember that meme that was kind of circling around social media for some time? Maybe you'll remember, it's the meme of Rihanna and Drake. And they're kind of like at a party setting or something, and she's like whispering something in his ear, and he's kind of like smiling, or like a nervous smile, and in his mind maybe he's thinking, ooh, she's about to whisper something like, oh, can't wait till we get home, and this and this and this, and or maybe compliment him, be like, oh, you look so good, you smell good, and he's like excited. And then when she actually goes in and whispers in his ear, what does she say? She's like, act friendly one more time and watch me make a scene. And he's like frightened, like, oh crap, she's pissed. I don't know why, but this situation it's giving me that energy. So who's the friendly one? I think it was you, Gemini. So and of course it could be vice versa, right? I'm not saying pointing fingers or anything like that, but there could have been a situation or event. Maybe you went to a party or went to some kind of gathering or got together with buddies or barbecue or Halloween party, maybe that passed, or you have an event planned coming up or some kind of get together maybe. And you either went together, I think you maybe went together, or this person was around there or close by, and it was a good time. I feel like you were just having a good time, being social, talking, whatever. And maybe this person felt like you were being a little too nice, or you were being a little too friendly, or a little bit too flirty. And maybe to you, you're like, what? No, I was just talking. Like, I wasn't doing anything. Like, why would I, like, right in front of their face be flirty or doing that? Like, I wouldn't do that. And to you, you're just like, I'm just talking. Like, I'm just making conversation. No harm. Like, I'm not trying to do anything. In your mind, you weren't doing anything wrong. And maybe you weren't. But in this person's mind, they're like fumes coming out of their ears and head. And they got pissed at you, or they're gonna throw a fit, get super dramatic. And I feel like it's because their ego got hurt, their pride, or they felt disrespected, or maybe like you weren't giving them attention, or maybe you weren't introducing them to people you know, or they felt like you were pushing them aside and you were giving all your attention to like other people, or kind of like making them not feel important, like you were ignoring them. And maybe that wasn't the case. You're like, I just kind of expected for them to make conversations and talk with people. Like, I don't feel like they need to be with me, like by my side 24/7. Like, hopefully we can be at a party or a gathering and they can like kind of, do their own thing, and I'm doing my own thing, but we're still there together. So they got mad at you, or they are mad at you, because they feel like you weren't really you weren't making them feel seen, or like they felt like they weren't getting any attention maybe from you, and they're pissed at you. And then you're like, what? Like, they're catching an attitude or getting super, I don't know, passive aggressive, or throwing little shots at you, and you're like, what's going on with this person? Like, why are they being like that? And then that makes you upset. You're like, why are you acting like this? Like, it's making what? And then it makes you upset because they're upset, and you don't really understand why they're upset, because what did I do? I don't know, maybe they're just catching a mood or an attitude for no reason. And then boom, everything explodes and this person's like, see, it's because you don't care about me and this and that, like it's disrespectful. And you're like, whoa, where is all this coming from? So it feels like it came out of left field and they're just like exploding, throwing a fit, throwing a, I don't know, temper tantrum, or it feels like what you thought was solid, what you thought was good, there's no problems, to them it's like, no, see, this is why. And you're like, what? I didn't even know you were feeling this way. I didn't know you had all these built up emotions. And I really don't think that this was the incident or this was the main reason why they're exploding. It is over time, things have just been accumulating, and this was like the breaking point, like what just made them like break and finally say enough is enough. So I feel like this person has been very emotional or very in their feelings, or just like, oh, in the spirit. And they have been feeling this way. They've been feeling it for a long time, and it just kind of built up over time, but they didn't express it to you. They didn't say it to you. They just kind of were hoping or feeling that you would just catch on, or that you should just know, you should just read their mind and they shouldn't have to say it to you. Like Scorpio energy is very like that, where they kind of just expect you to know, and they don't want to have to tell you like what to do or what not to do. Like, how could they just not know? It's like, it's obvious. So feels like there's gonna be a big shakeup, or maybe this person causes a scene, or like throws their cup at your face, or like, I don't know, something could happen. And it's, I don't know, it's not gonna make you feel good. It's gonna be probably make you upset. So I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a fit or a scene, or hopefully not in public, but maybe like at home or behind the scenes or something. But they're really, really upset and like in their feelings and acting out of character. Maybe you've never seen this side of them. Like, you're seeing a different side to them. You're like, whoa, this is frightening. Like, who are you? Like, I didn't know you felt this way. Like, why didn't you just talk about it? But they have all this like built up emotions. It's kind of like a volcano that just been like simmering and eventually just boom, explodes. But you never knew what was going on. You didn't know it was active until it like explodes. I feel this energy with this person, okay? And they're not really, they're kind of just saying everything at once, and it's not making sense because you don't know where it came from. And this is confusing you, and it's gonna make you feel like, what, like, what happened? I feel like I don't even know you, or I feel like I don't know where we stand anymore. Like, what the heck? So I feel like you're seeing a different side to someone, and seeing that they were feeling a lot more than they were showing, but they were not communicating that to you. And it's kind of like unfair, because now they're making you seem like the bad guy or the bad girl, but maybe you really didn't know, or you just didn't know it was bothering them like that. So it's a little bit tough. It's a tricky situation, but let's dive in deeper and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. But I feel like they're like very, very on edge this week, so might not want to poke too many fingers or, you know, attack, because it just feels like they're very like any little thing will like trigger them. I know I'm laughing, but it's just trying to make light of the situation, okay? All right, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, be safe, don't provoke anyone, and we'll talk soon. All right, take care. Bye.